because I decided to switch to another team because I wanted to drop bombs on people. Shout out to Team Boku no TOD. Unbearable Pun?
Oh my god. Hey, look, all right. I'm just saying.
I'm rolling my eyes harder at the name Unbearable Pun than if his name was an Unbearable Pun.
Here's the thing. Korean Wrestling Man. Very long name. Great Android 18 player. There's another great Android 18 player who plays 18 Cell in Vegeta. I can't remember his name, but he's from like the Midwest. Unbearable Pun, also a long name. Probably a strong 18 player. It seems to be the theme because we haven't seen much of this character at all since the early days of when everybody thought she was the best set play in the game, and then they realized everybody can set play.
Yeah, week 1, 18 was the end-all, be-all. The game was solved. It was Android 18, and there was no reason to play anybody else.
Yep.
And then 2 weeks later, she was trash. But you wouldn't know it watching this right now with Unbearable Pun drawing first blood.
Absolutely, and the combo extensions people have found with her and the ability to get all this raw damage like we're seeing right now. Unbearable Pun showing us why this character is not dead just yet. Gonna cash all that out. That was a 2-interaction situation that's gonna lead to the first kill.
18? Are you serious?
That's what I'm saying. Korean Wrestling Man, seeing some of the shenanigans he pulls off. Unbearable Pun.
I love this team.
I am already a fan. Like, you have to have a long name apparently to be good with Android 18, and he's showing us why.
He just double phased those counters with Vegito counter and an 18 counter. It ate up the hitbox of Gohan's 2L, and he got punished for his trouble.
Now, we saw Kite before. He was successful when he was behind. That was mostly when he got his momentum. But this is just straight oppression. And throughout the counter, anticipating an aggressive option, and doesn't get it, but Kite finally able to find his way into some type of situation.
And that's going to be the limitation of Unbearable Pun's team, is that Vegito is a character sort of similar to like your Gohan or your Gotenks that's, you know, really kind to create additional block string pressure with assist plus special move. On this team, Vegito only gets 1 assist.
Yeah, the fact that, you know, you pretty much have to throw out the counter and get the Android 18 assist in there as well. You don't have nearly as much oppression that you can deal with, but the point character of Android 18 in the jail of Kid Boost still work for him in that regard.
It punishes the super dash with the 2M. He's got 7 bars. I fully expect this to be a dead character.
Absolutely.
Oh no, perhaps not, because I don't think that this will kill.
No, he wasn't close enough to be able to cash into level 1, just backed off and went for level 3 instead. But he gets the vanish. All of a sudden, we're back to a doable game.
Hey, Dad, let's go see the Grand Canyon.
Oh my god, I've always wanted to see the Grand Canyon. And also Kid Buu, apparently, because this is a bad spot. Gonna carry him all the way to the corner.
Yeah, and that's gonna be able to kill. Oh,
no, just that's why I raised my head, because I didn't look like it, but he got the air there anyways.
No, I knew he was going to uppercut and punish it. I'm smart.
Yeah, you were reading many moves ahead. You know what? I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, gets the Destructo Disc cross up and gets the command grab! Oh my god, this man is nuts!
And the backdash 2H, just some brilliant decisions in neutral from Unbearable Pun.
And gets him again on the tech back. That's the second time that he's caught Kite. Kite needs to be aware of that. Maybe go for a delay next time. But it doesn't matter this time because that is a dead 16.
I love this team.
Look at how
this is so sick.
Look at that.
This is so sick.
That is abusive. Oh my god. We got angled beams we were talking about today.
We cut back and you got commentator cam. You saw the genuine smile on my face. This team is sick.
I am really liking Unbearable Pun and the way that he's playing this team right now. Kite really needs to just change up his defensive options. He's getting caught too much on backdash. I like the fact that he's going back. Wait, didn't he do this last time?
He did, and this is the same team that he switched to when he did it earlier. In fact, it was the same situation. I wonder if Gotenks 16 shell is a new thing for him.
Probably.
And he's just forcing himself to play at game 1 until it doesn't work.
I say he's trying to play Team Sage and see if it works out for him. And, you know, he probably has had some success in the past, but today is just not the day. Go with what works for you, and this is what gave him a run back before against, I forgot. But
I know the exact match you're thinking about. So many names.
So many
It doesn't help you at least know the Connecticut players. I'm new to this whole scene.
And that's why we work together. It's a learning situation. Make sure, remember, turn into episode 3 for AJAX and Brad food in the area. So we got the same color scheme going on. Kite hopefully can find some kind of new momentum switching over. But Unbearable Pun just starting off with Super Dash, establishing pressure already.
We're going to have to see how Unbearable Pun. So the weakness of Android 18 is her neutral. Android 18's neutral isn't particularly strong. You know, short buttons. She has a low standing move, but, you know, she really just needs the assists behind her.
Oh my god.
But if you're going to be able to just have great neutral and 2H in the air, it doesn't matter. Oh, what an Oki situation.
The stall with the aerial H just so he can get down lower and mess up the timing on Kite. What a great decision. and he's not going to get enough meter, but this is still heavy damage.
No, I think depending on how this jails, he might be able to,
Okay.
If he had gone for, the air command grab into sliding knockdown, that very well may have killed.
Hey, my man's, I'm Unbearable Pun fan day one. And Kite looking so much stronger, though, obviously just running in and getting so much more pressure than he was before. Gets the level 3 setup. Hopefully he can get this next interaction and take away this Vegito.
If I'm Unbearable Pun, I'm wondering, do I bother wake up Spark? No, he trusts his defense. He was right to.
Tries to go for the hardest of reads. My man, look, that is an outdated server. You need to get off of it now.
Here's what this is the sniff test. He wanted the sliding knockdown to cover hard tagging back into 18. That's how it smells to me.
I'll go ahead and I'll agree to that aroma. And so far, Kite it seems like this is his go-to team. Like, I'm surprised he's not deciding to stick with it throughout. It's looking much better for him, and Unbearable Pun having a much harder time dealing with this Bardock.
I imagine the reason he is making the switch is that the other team has better synergy and cohesion. But it seems as though he's more comfortable playing this team.
The bait just calling out the 17 on it, but pretty soon we'll be seeing you soon at 17. Don't worry. Coming right back in with the level 3.
Here's the cameo from the savior of the universe,
the true MVP. We won't go too any further because there might be some people who still haven't watched. But just know, 17 is the real MVP.
Oh, really? The EX17? Don't call your assists.
This man is super confident to be throwing out stuff like that and anticipating that he wasn't going to be aggressive. No meter really to cash out, but again, he goes for backdash, but I like it. Opting to go for the level 3, the sparking, recognize him, he always catches him on it.
What a tech from Unbearable Pun. This is Kite's opportunity. He really needs to get some mileage out of this spark.
And Unbearable Pun finds his way out of there.
He just powered through it.
Oh my god, but you know what? He has 7 bars to play with here, and he's going to opt to go for the level 3 again.
I don't foresee this killing.
It's not.
And Unbearable Pun got like 1.5 bars of meter out of that barrier used for his trouble. What?
What an intelligent decision to get the read on the sparking, but unfortunately just not in a good position to seal out the kill. Gets a swap into Kid Buu, though.
Yep. Gonna spend a little bit of this bar to try to get something else. Is Gohan installed yet?
I'm pretty sure he is already installed.
Oh, see, he could have gone for the knockdown on the elbow if he had the install. But, just electing. So, Unbearable Pun, I would call this fairly even. Unbearable Pun with 2 characters at about half life. Kite with a full life Goku in the back.
Right on cue, commentator's curse coming through. It was relatively even at that point, but Unbearable Pun wanted nothing to do with that.
In terms of hit points, it's about even.
True, and now Kite does have an opportunity to rack up big damage.
If I'm Unbearable Pun, well, first of all, I'm blocking on Wake Up, but I want to get 18 on point because Kid Buu doesn't have an assist with 18 in the back. But instead, Kite gets the hit on Kid Buu, and now Unbearable Pun has 4 bars and no sparking to try to make this work with Android 18.
Apparently, Kite plays best when you put him at his opportunity to potentially be knocked out, because when you put him in the back after switching his team and only 1 character left, he just turns it up.
Yeah, some people just turn it on that last minute. So I'm not positive of the extent to which her Oki is off of this, but this is going to roughly even out the life.
Opts the empty jump in, go for the low, but nothing there, but gets the command grab. And gets the opening up, but doesn't believe hard enough, but that is good enough.
That's a dead character. Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, Kite went an excellent run, starting to make a lot of adjustments late game. Good handshake going all around. That was a great set.